my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for the sun, moon, and rising sign for Gemini for the month of August 2021. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with everyone, but please take what does resonate with you, leave the rest behind. If you like my video, please be sure to hit the like button as well as subscribe to my channel. I do also offer personal readings at my Etsy shop, which you can find the link for that in the description below. I offer 3 types of reading. The first reading looks at any roadblocks or obstacles you may be going through in your life right now. The second reading look at shadow integration side of yourself, which is subconscious things that may be going on with you that's holding you back. And last but not least, if neither one of those pertain to you, I offer a Celtic Cross reading for any general questions. Okay, my lovely Geminis. So we are going to go ahead and get started with your reading. So I like to take this moment to call in the beautiful angels and spirit guides for the collective sign of Gemini. And this reading is for August 2021. It will be a 5-card spread. The first card is going to look at what your overall energy is for the month. The second card will look at what the theme of the month is. The third card will look at any challenges that may be present. Fourth card will look at how you should be responding to those challenges. And last but not least, the 5th card is going to be advice from your lovely angels and spirit guides, okay? And then I will also clarify the initial cards to see if we can paint a bigger picture, get a little bit deeper meaning of what messages Spirit has for you, lovely Geminis. And lastly, I will be pulling an oracle card from my Wings of Wisdom oracle deck. And that oracle card will also have an affirmation attached to it, something that you can take with you for the month of August. You know, something you can read weekly, daily, whatever, however often you need, just to kind of get you through the month. All right, my beautiful Geminis. So we are going to go ahead, jump right in and get started with your reading. Thank you, lovely angels and spirit guides. All right, please show me what their overall energy is for the month of August 2021. All right, what is their overall energy for the month of August 2021? The overall energy for Geminis for the month of August 2021. Please guide me and show me clearly, beautiful angels and spirit guides. What is their overall energy for the month of August 2021? Okay, 2 again. All right, so you have the 5 of Cups. You actually got 2 cards that came out. So you have the 5 of Cups with the 2 of Pentacles, okay, as your overall energy. Please show me what the theme of the month will be for Geminis. What is the theme of the month? What is the theme? Okay. You have strength as your theme. Okay, what challenges may be present in the month of August 2021 for Geminis? Oop, that like flipped out. All right, so you have the 3 of Wands in reverse. And how should the Geminis respond to these challenges? Beautiful angels and spirit guides, please guide me and show me clearly. How should the Geminis be responding to the challenge? What is the best response for them to this challenge? How should they respond? Beautiful angels and spirit guides, guide me and show me clearly, please. How should they be? All right, so you have another 2 cards came out. You have the 5 of Wands with the 10 of Pentacles. All right, and last but not least, what advice do you have for the Geminis? Beautiful angels and spirit guides, what advice do you have for them? What advice can you give the lovely Geminis for the month of August 21? What advice do they need to hear for this month? What advice do you have for them? Oh. All right, and so we have the 9 of Cups as your advice. And the bottom card for you guys is the Emperor. All right, so just kind of going off what you guys have just off the bat, it feels like Some of you are not, you may be going through like a struggle with getting where you would like to be financially. I kind of get like this sense that like you're waiting for some things to come in. They haven't come in. So you're kind of not knowing, or not just really getting, where you stand at this moment. Because right in the position of your overall energy for the month, you have the 5 of Cups paired with the 2 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Cups is someone who has suffered some type of loss or some type of grief. And, instead of like he lost 3 cups, but there's still 2 full ones behind him. And even though it's only 2, the brighter side is that there are some still there. So instead of him acknowledging that there's 2 behind him, he rather cry over the 3 spilled ones in front of him, right? So, just really being lost in grief and sorrow and not, trying to see the bigger or the brighter picture, right? So maybe some of you are going or will be going through that in the month of August. But you have it paired with the 2 of Pentacles, and that could mean that because maybe some things didn't balance out the way you would have liked. So maybe some of you had to make some sacrifices for something, or will have to make some type of sacrifice for something, because on the one hand, as you can see, he has these 2 pentacles here, and one is obviously risen a little bit higher than the other one. So maybe some of you have a difficult decision or choice to make in regards to, okay, do I put this as my top priority, or do I focus on the other? So I feel like, maybe there was an imbalance with some type of something that, is to take place or will take place. There will be some type of imbalance with that. And it may be causing you to feel like in your feelings and not really looking to see brighter days or to look at to see the better side of the picture, because you feel like things aren't balancing out the way you would want them to, or in a way that you thought that they would, right? So the theme of the month is strength. And this is just to say, stay strong and to stay focused. So whatever it is that you may have lost, either in the recent past or it could be coming up, in the near future, maybe in the month of August, just know that, you have to stay strong through whatever it is that that may be going on. So if some things are in balance right now and you can't seem to make a choice or a decision to kind of get things weighed out, just know that you have the power within to do that and to just clear some things up and get things back into balance with this 2 of Pentacles, so that you don't have to feel like you lost out, or that you gave priority to one over the other. All right. And then in the challenging position, you have the 3 of Wands in reverse. And usually the 3 of Wands upright is, someone who is, patiently waiting for their ships to come in. And with this being in the reverse, I feel like this is the opposite for some of you. So some of you may not be being patient, or some of you may feel like, things, maybe you didn't make the right moves to allow for those shifts to come in, because like even here with the 5 of Cups, instead of him focusing on those 2 cups behind him, he's like crying over or sad about the 3 spill cups, before him. So maybe this could be the challenge, is to just, your ships are not coming in because you're not making the right choices or the right action moves to allow those ships to come in, right? So not only do you have to be patient with whatever it is that you're desiring, but you also have to make the necessary steps to get there. So you don't want to be in stagnant energy because you don't want to look behind and see that there are other opportunities that you can make the most of. It might not be as many as the 3, but there's still something there to work with. So definitely don't allow yourself to be stagnant and to miss out on any opportunities because of, just being stuck in the here and the now and not really looking to see beyond that. Okay. And then how you should respond to the challenge of, stagnation with this Three of Wands in reverse is to, like the Five of Wands to me is internal conflict, right? So that's how I view the Five of Wands, because it's not as serious as the Five of Swords, where there's swords in the fight and there's probably real dramatic conflict. This is more like friendly competition, and like, to me, like I say, it's like battling yourself, your internal self. So the thing is I would say, to just, overcome that grief, right? Because you have the two fives here. So you have the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is like he's having a pity party here, and that could be your internal conflict. So just, get over whatever it is, get yourself out of that mood of not feeling like, or feeling like you've lost out and, there's nowhere to go from here, because obviously there is. So in order for you to get to the Ten of Pentacles, because that was another of your how to respond to cards, is to, get over the Five of Wands energy for me, which is, like I said, internal conflict. That way you can look for your Ten of Pentacles moment, which is ultimate fulfillment financially, all around financially. So if this could be something that's like job related for some of you, or for most of you, you may be feeling like, you missed out on an opportunity, or an opportunity that you thought would come didn't. Just, pick yourself back up, put the pieces back together, put the pieces of the puzzles back together. Get over that internal conflict that you may be going through with yourself, telling you that nothing else is available or possible, and realize the strength that you have within yourself, so that you can pull yourself out of that stagnant energy with the Three of Wands in reverse, and bypass this conflict that you might be having with yourself, to push forward and reach whatever goal it is that you're trying to attain with this Ten of Pentacles. Because the advice from Spirit is a beautiful card, which is the Nine of Cups, telling you that this is the wish fulfillment card, meaning that things will turn out in your favor in the end. If you pick yourself up and push yourself, you will in the end be satisfied with the results, even though it may not be, you may have missed out on an opportunity as of now, or something may not have played out the way you wanted it to as of now. Just know, the moment you pull yourself together, and the moment you not allow yourself to wallow in your sorrow, or not see the better brighter days, and you actually get on your toes and start moving forward again, that's when you'll achieve that wish fulfillment of the Nine of Cups. All right, so we're going to go ahead and clarify these cards, just to see if we can get a little bit deeper into the messages. I did already pre-shuffle them, so I'm just going to go ahead and start clarifying. So beautiful angels and spirit guides, please guide me and show me or clarify the Five of Cups and the Two of Pentacles for me. Clarify why the Five of Cups and the Two of Pentacles is here in their overall energy position for the month of August 2021. Why is the Five of Cups and the Two of Pentacles here? Yeah, so someone's feeling like something's not, balancing out how they would like for it to, or things didn't play out the way they wanted it to. Maybe they had to make some type of sacrifices that they feel like in the end maybe wasn't the best choice, the choice that they chose. But just know that, like with the theme of the month being strength, it's telling you that you have to persevere over this situation. Don't look at the cup as half empty. You have to look at it as half full. So even it may not seem like things are balanced out the way you would like for them to be right now, it's something that you'll have to get through, right? You have to get through so that you can unleash yourself from being stagnant or stuck, wallowing in your sorrow, or having a pity party for yourself, right? Ooh. All right, so you have the Ten of Air, which is also the Ten of Swords. So this is definitely something coming to an end, right? And it may not have been in a way in which you desired for it to come to an end, but it has come to an end. So now, but you have that choice to either, with this Five of Cups energy, to either sit and pout about it, or, you know, realize that there's more opportunity for you behind you, right? So with the Ten of Air here, as you can see, he has the opportunity to leave these swords at the door and take his luggage and go about his way to sunny, brighter days, right? So he's looking forward. And so all this Five of Cups has to do is to get over the fact that he has missed out on these Three Cups here, and focus on what potential is behind him, right? So just making that choice to leave behind what's not serving him, right? So this is something definitely that that's going to be the energy for maybe a lot of you in August 2021. Something ending, but because it's not an ending that you necessarily agree with, or maybe you didn't see coming or expect, you might be in your feelings a little bit about it in the month of August 2021. But remember, the theme is to have strength, right? So that means to carry yourself forward, to persevere. So we're going to go ahead and clarify the Strength card in the advice of, or in the place of, the theme of the month. Yeah, so I feel like something came to an end that maybe threw some things off balance for some of you in the month of August 2021. And right as I say that, your clarifier that popped out, literally flew off the table, is you have the Two of Pentacles again, okay? Two of Earth, which is also a Two of Pentacles, but this time it is in reverse. So just like I was just saying, some things may have became off balance, and this is literally what this is saying. So this change that may have occurred may have been something that tipped the scale, and it's not something you was prepared for. So definitely, have the strength and the courage to pick yourself up this month in August 2021. Geminis, whether it was something that happened in the recent past or if it's something to come, just know that you have the strength to, turn things back upright again, and to put things in balance and in focus again. But you have to be determined to do so, and to not, in a sense, cry over spilled milk, and just, pick yourself back up and continue to push forward. All right. So let's clarify the Three of Wands in reverse in a position of challenges. Yeah, so whatever ending this was, will leave, or has left some of you feeling that, stagnant and feeling like you can't move forward. But you definitely can. All right. You definitely can. And we're going to clarify the Three of Wands in reverse in the position of your challenge. We'll clarify that Three of Wands in reverse. Why is the Three of Wands here in reverse? Okay, so you have the Moon in reverse, right? So this is feeling confused about something. So whatever it is that may have happened, whatever loss that occurred, it's like keeping you stagnant because you don't really know what to make of it, or you don't know, where to take yourself to from this point, right? Even with the Three of Wands being in reverse, this is kind of like being stagnant and not being able to look out and see the ships coming in because of the confusion. Like this thing that may have happened in a recent past or will be happening is going to kind of throw you off balance. And it's going to throw you off balance because of your inability to kind of allow yourself to move forward. So this is definitely going to be a challenge for you. It's definitely going to be something that's going to keep you confused and stagnant if you allow it to, right? Because remember, the theme of the month is strength. So that means being able to pick yourself up from whatever this loss may be, and to be able to excel or push yourself forward. So let's clarify the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles in a position of how you should respond to the challenge. Clarify the 5 of Wands, please, and the 10 of Pentacles in a position of how you should respond. All right. Yeah, so you have the Magician. So you have everything you need to push yourself through. If you believe it, you can do it, right? So you have it within you. It's just a matter of, you know, getting over this internal conflict you may be having with yourself, if to get you to that finish line, or get you to the point of 10 of Pentacles, which is overall success and happiness, and especially in the field of finances. So you have whatever it is it takes to pull whatever off that you need to pull off in order to get over what loss that may have incurred or occurred with this 5 of Cups here. All right, and last but not least, we're going to clarify the 9 of Cups in a position of advice from Spirit. And I feel like with the 9 of Cups, it's kind of like saying this is like whatever happened was like a blessing in disguise. So even though it may be hard for you to kind of view it that way as of now, I feel like that's what it is, right? And I feel like it's something that you can definitely bounce back from, especially with the Magician being here, saying that, hey, you have the tools to pull this off or to move on to the next level. It's up to you. But you do have to pull yourself away from that 5 of Cups energy, where you're more so allowing yourself to grieve longer than maybe what you need to, right? So maybe this unexpected loss, take it as a hidden blessing, right? A blessing in disguise. Because sometimes we think things should go according to how we think they should go, but other times, you know, divine has a completely different plan for us. So this loss that, you know, is there could be just literally a blessing in disguise for you. And if you allow yourself the strength and the courage to push through and to take the necessary steps to move forward, look at the 2 cups behind you instead of focusing on the 3 spilled ones in front of you, I think that is something that would definitely pull you through, right? Why is the 9 of Cups here? So, and I also feel like, you know, for some of you, if you have lost a job recently, that is something that I know that would definitely kind of throw things off balance, especially financially for you. Just know that all hope is not lost, and that, like with the advice from Spirit being the 9 of Cups, this could have been something that was a blessing in disguise, because maybe now would have opened you up to have more time to, I was gonna say more time to go within. And of course, the clarifier card for the 9 of Cups is the Hermit, which is to go within. So that's basically what I was going to say is this loss could, you know, allow for you to go within, and maybe you were doing something that you thought you were okay with, and deep down you really were not. So maybe now is the time to like invest into yourself, invest into doing something that you really enjoy doing, or you thought about doing before but never got around to it. So now is the time to really go within and take those losses as gains when you can make them work for the better for yourself, right? Like I say, it could be something that was unexpected and it throws things off balance a little bit, but just know that you do have the strength to persevere, because you have the Strength card here, and then you also have the Magician card saying that you have what is required within you, within yourself, to kind of pull yourself through this situation, you know. But you have to be able and willing to let that end be the end and give yourself closure, because even here with the 10 of air, you know, like he has to choose to walk out this door and allow himself to see the beauty that lies there waiting for him. So like I say, even though it may have been something that was unexpected, and you kind of feel like now you don't know what place you're in or what to do, just know that you have to have the strength to put yourself forward. And I feel like whatever loss this is, like with the Nine of Cups being there and advice from Spirit, it's definitely a blessing in disguise for some of you. Something that, you know, you didn't think would be, you know, turn out to be a good outcome, but in the end, it will be, right? So this will definitely allow for you to go within and pull whatever magic tricks you have out of your bag to say, okay, this didn't work, now I need to turn it up a notch, right? So we are going to go ahead and pull an oracle card for you with the affirmation attached to it, something that you can take with you for the month of August 2021, my lovely Geminis. So let's go ahead and pull an oracle card for you and see what affirmation will kind of help to sum up this overall message for you guys. Let's just see. Okay, and you have Falcon, commitment, instinct, boldness. The affirmation is, I am totally committed and focused upon my goal. Okay. You are more skillful than you give yourself credit for, but you will only realize your abilities and develop them further by putting yourself to the test. Step up, act, and go for it with gusto. Believe that you can handle yourself in any situation that arises. Change your mind or your direction without hesitation based on what your intuition is telling you at any moment. You will achieve when you head straight for the goal. As an emblem of success, Falcon heralds a victory, so commit yourself wholeheartedly and do not give up until you get to where you want to go. Yeah, so this screams strength all over it. So you just definitely have to pick yourself up from whatever loss you may have ran into, Gemini, whether recent past or coming in the month of August. Pick the pieces up and, you know, excel yourself forward, right? You are stronger than what you know, and you do have it in you, especially with the Magician being here, to go within and see what works for you. That way you can overcome and really excel in a far better off place where you probably were. Okay. All right, my lovely Geminis, that is your reading for the month of August 2021. I really do hope it resonated with you. Be sure to also check your sun, your moon and rising signs if you feel like it did not. And don't forget about my personal readings. Be sure to check out that link down in the description below. And until next time, my beautiful Geminis, bye-bye.